How are you feeling about it all, Alex?
Well, it's been a bit of a shock. You know, historically in the UK we have political representation underpinned by a democratic process. I won the support of the Yorkshire Conservative membership. I was on the ballot box. I campaigned in that capacity as number 2 on the list. I won 127,000 votes. And what happened last week is that the Conservative Party Central Office decided to overturn the ballot results, in effect setting off, in my view, a constitutional issue. They've decided, somebody centrally at Central Office, in this case Gareth Fox, a man who is elected by no one, decided to appoint to an elected seat a person who received neither the support of the Conservative Party membership in Yorkshire nor of the electorate.
Right, well let me just read to you the statement from the Conservative Party. A spokesman said, following Timothy Kirkhope's departure from the European Parliament, Leeds City Councillor John Procter has been confirmed, as you say, by the Conservative Party to fill the vacancy. He will be a strong voice for Yorkshire and the Humber as we get on with the job of delivering what the people of the UK voted for in June, leaving the European Union and making a success of Brexit. Why would you want to spend thousands of pounds of your own money for a job that isn't going to exist in a few years' time?
Well, you see, I have campaigned for the Conservative Party for nearly 20 years. My father is a professor of political science at one of the best business schools in the world, INSEAD in Fontainebleau. I've grown up with politics and political economy in my blood. It would have been a huge honour for me, having in particular fought on the Brexit side of the argument, to go to the European Parliament and put a very positive case about our relationship with the European Union.
All right.
As you probably know, I'm half English, half Austrian. I was born in France. My wife is German. I have Italian and Spanish cousins. I love Europe, but I wanted to have the opportunity in the next 2.5 years, possibly the most exciting part of our history with the organisation since the end of the Second World War, to do something positive about it.
All right, Alex. Well, let me do you sympathize, Dan Hanna? Do you think he's been mistreated?
Of course I sympathise. I mean, anyone in that position would be furious,
Sure.
but them's the rules. I mean, and you know, that's the decision has now been made.
What, that he's been leapfrogged by the person who was third on the list?
That's what the court has decided to uphold. I mean, if I were Alex, I'd be pretty sore about it.
Right, OK.
No. Can I just intervene? The court didn't overturn anything. We were trying to stop the nomination of John Procter because we had been given 30 days and we had a dispute with the Conservative Party and we needed to be able to get a little bit, to have more time in order to go to a judicial evaluation with the party, which they did propose anyway. The injunction for the High Court on the Council was not something that had to do with a vote. It had something to do about delaying the process of nominating John Procter.
All right.
So the important thing here is a question of democracy.
But are you going to pursue it? Are you going to carry on with legal action?
Well, it's an interesting thing. I mean, the bottom line for me is that having worked so hard for an organisation for so long, I stood for 3 general election and I won the ballot for the membership in 2014. I received 127,000 votes. John Procter received 0 votes, didn't get the backing of anybody, or not that many people in the Conservative Party in Yorkshire.
Okay.
And he has been appointed to an elected position.
All right.
So the question is, what will I do? It's very difficult for me to say at the moment.
So you haven't decided?
I haven't decided.
All right.
We have the litigation papers ready to go.
Okay.
We have a very strong case. But the bottom line for me is this. If an organisation can treat its volunteers and its candidates like slave labour and attack them as they have, when really they haven't done anything wrong or they haven't brought the party in disrepute in any particular way, what is the point of that organisation?
All right, well, let us know if you do decide to go ahead with further legal action. Alex Storey, thank you.